Hi there, I'm Irving, and I have a question to ask you today. Have you ever been to a Mexican restaurant and you can still remember the taste of that delicious Mexican food? And you wish you could have the recipe so you can do that at home? Well, today is the lucky day because I will teach you how to make a homemade green Mexican salsa. And I will tell you this, for us in Mexico, it's very, very important. The salsa is an elemental part of the food. And this recipe that I will share with you today, I learned it from my father and he learned it from his parents. I will also teach you in this video which ingredients you need to make the salsa, and also what do you need to make the salsa, which is very simple, it's just a pot and a blender. And lastly, it would be how to enjoy your delicious homemade green Mexican salsa. Okay, so in order to make our green salsa, you're gonna need only 7 ingredients. Just make sure that you get the right items. We're gonna need 8 pieces of green tomatillo. We're gonna need like about 6 or 7 pieces of chile de árbol or chile serrano. In this case, I have chile de árbol. I also gonna use half an onion, white or yellow. We have 4 pieces of garlic, or 4 pieces of garlic teeth, that's how we call it in Spanish. We also want to use a little bit of sea salt. I'm not going to use the whole thing, but this is basically like the type of salt that I like. And we're going to use olive oil, it's organic too, and 2 cups of water. They already have measured for you guys. And just remember that every time that you're going to buy fruits and vegetables, that they are organic. According to an article that was published by the Harvard Medical School, that says that it's better to have organic fruit and vegetables because they don't have pesticides. So then now I'm gonna rinse everything with water and then we're gonna start to cook. Okay, so to cook our green salsa, all we're gonna need is very simple. It is a pot and a blender, and we're gonna put all the items together. This is so easy, guys. We don't even need to chop anything. We can just like put it like that, our green tomatillos and the chile de árbol in this case, with the garlic and the half an onion. You can just like put it as a whole like that. We're gonna soften them, so you don't need to do anything else besides like adding all of them together and the water. And we're gonna heat this for about less than 10 minutes in a low temperature. Once you see that the color starts changing of the tomatillo, is gonna be like a light green and they're gonna look a little bit puffy. Then we're gonna put all of this in our blender. We're gonna do it very smoothly. They still looks on the chunky side. So just remember, you're gonna put, after this is ready, you're gonna put it over here. Very important, you're gonna add a little bit of salt, but not too much salt. Just maybe you wanna sprinkle like a few times. That will be enough. Once that you're doing this in the blender, you will be back over here on the pot, and then you're gonna add 2 spoons of olive oil. So then once that you do that, you let it heat for like 30 seconds or less. And then you're gonna put your mix from the blender back to the pot, and you're gonna let it cook for another 5 minutes in a low temperature. And our final result should be this. This is how the salsa should look at the very end. And I want to point 2 very important things, guys. Just remember, when you're in the kitchen, you have to remember to keep like a towel or a glove so you can move around with things that are heated and they're super hot, especially if you have little people around you. And remember, when you're using hot peppers or any type of chiles, the oil is gonna stay in your hands. So it's very important to wash your hands. But if this ever happens to you, there is an article that I saw from Cooking Light, and this happens to Ariel Webb, who is the writer of this article, and she has some solutions for this problem. So hopefully that's not gonna happen to you. So then now that our salsa is ready, we're gonna make sure that we only gonna eat and put outside like what we eat in that moment. This is what I will have with my chips. and I will save the rest in a glass container, and I will put it in the fridge, and I will seal it. And just make sure that you don't keep this with a high temperatures, because your salsa is going to go bad and you don't want that. Sorry, I'm laughing, it's a little spilling all over the place. That wasn't part of the speech. But you're gonna save this in the fridge. And I think we succeeded with our salsa, don't you think, guys? Okay, so now that our green salsa is ready, there are so many different ways that you can enjoy it, which are with chips. That's my favorite. And now we go ahead and have this later on when I'm done with you guys. And also you can add it in your tacos. That's a very classic way to eat in Mexico. And I saw this article from epicurious.com, and you should check it out, all the recipes that they have. My favorite is the fish tacos. Also, what we do with the salsa, when you have your main course, you can only have it on the side a little bit, and you just put it on top of your protein or on top of whatever you have in the dish. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys got so much fun. Always remember to ask anyone, your friends and family, when you're serving this, if they have any allergies, just to prevent any problems. And just I hope you enjoy getting to know the Mexican cuisine, which is a fine art in my country. It's so easy and simple to make. Thank you.